What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel Spilling All the Tea. It's your boy T Spilling. I have some reality for you guys. This is Mary, season 4, episode 9. Because this is Spilling All the Tea, you guys have to have some tea with me. I actually don't have tea this time. I actually have a mixed drink. Like I said, I had a party last night. We had some fun. There's still a little bit left, so I don't want to go to waste. So it's in the cup right now, but something to brighten my day because really wasn't too happy with what I see in this episode. So I'm sitting there. The debate. All right, so Erica finds out that she is nominated for 4 Dove Awards. So, big deal for her. And, we cut to a scene where Tina is talking to Teddy. And she mentions how, with their project, she wants the girls to do background vocals. And I guess what she's saying is that if she were to. Ooh, I left that open. Did not know I did that, child. But she was pretty much saying that if she were to do the lead vocals and the background vocals, that probably wouldn't sound too great, probably wouldn't mesh. But having the sisters, it would probably just give it like a very, very full, beautiful sound, which I can understand that. Teddy brings up the fact that, okay, well, Tina is booked, not Tina, Erica is booked. Now, I got a little disgusted with Tina because she said she doesn't care. She further goes on to say that Erica will find time, which I really did not like that. We find out later in the episode that Tina had even said, I gave you vocals on your stuff. So I think that's another thing that since Tina lended vocals to Erica's project, she's pretty much expecting the same exact thing in return. So Goo's opening up a showroom. Erica comes down. Of course, she's going to style Erica for the Nashville thing. And Goo gets a phone call from who I think it was Donald Lawrence. I think that's what his name is. That wrote down, yeah. And he has a group or 2 artists that he needs her to style. Conveniently enough, they're both those 2 females and Erica will both be in Nashville at the same time. So she takes up that gig, and she even tells Erica. Erica's whole thing is, you need to make sure that you're going to have time to style me. And Goo says that she will. So now we have Erica. She's in Nashville for her performance. Tina shows up to show support, throws Erica completely off guard. Erica gets upset and begins to have one of many diva moments because she wasn't able to finish her sound check. And she said, oh, well, apparently since there was another artist who is bigger than me, that was her whole thing for why she got rushed off stage. It's just like, okay, you doing the absolute most. I understand being, professionally wanting to deliver a great performance, but, when the smoke clears, you're getting up there and you're not singing for you, you're singing for God. So it's one of those where it's like, where are your priorities? You might want to check those. But again, one of many diva moments. Let's see, Tina was asked by one of the producers if she would present one of the awards. And, Erica, begins to make that about her because, like, okay, well, if they have my sister presenting me with an award, presenting an award, then that's a sign from God that, okay, that award is for me. So she's so stuck on that. And Tina's whole thing is, I didn't even say all that. I'm just, they want me to sit here, give an award. Okay, whatever. So they're at a nomination dinner that My Block is throwing for Erica. And Erica, brings up how she felt disrespected by the sound check. And Warren tells her, it's called a sound check. They checked your sound. You're good. And he even went so far as to say, not necessarily to her, but in a confessional, that in her doing that and saying that in that type of setting, it looks very, very unprofessional. Again, she's in her feelings, and he even saying, like, we don't need, Aretha Franklin to be here. With I'm just like, I mean, that was shade, you ain't got to do Miss Aretha like that. You ain't have to do that. He ain't have to do Aretha like that. But anyway, Tina asked at the table, which I don't think that was probably the right place to ask, but asked, I think Goo was sitting to Tina's left, Erica was sitting to Tina's right, if they wouldn't mind singing, background. And this is where Erica started to have Diva moment number 3, saying that, you know, she is a solo artist, like your sister isn't at this point. Only difference is you done dropped the album already. A mother of 3, like she ain't got no kids. And then she asked Tina for a fucking rate. And I'm kind of like, oh, okay, I understand, but you a little bold for that. You a little bolding, especially because it seemed as if, oh, now that I'm an established solo artist, I will not work for free. Like, that's what I got from that. And, you know, Tina, you know, pretty much says the rate is your last name. And then it was at that moment that she had said in her confessional that, and I think she even said at the table that I've sung back up for you on your album. Whether or not that song made it to the album is irrelevant, but the fact that she did it, so I don't know. Erica's getting beside herself. And Billboard ends up giving it to Warren, of course, but she's presented with an award from Billboard for having the #1 gospel album for 6 weeks, you know, running. Kudos. So now, Mitch, we see Mitch, he's with Donald Lawrence, and, you know, he mentions that he wants to run into Tina at the Dove Awards. You know, like, because he's going to be there, so he just wants to run into her, being messy. And, you know, Donald Lawrence brings up, you know, the photo shoot for his I want to say clients, or more or less artists. And, you know, pretty much brings up that it's Goose styling them. And, again, I feel this is a little contrived. I do, but it is what it is. And, you know, Mitch does not agree with Goose styling the girls. And, you know, he pretty much says on behalf of him, he'll just stop by. And we cut to Erica. It's an hour before the pre-show. Goo isn't there. So Erica calls her. They made it seem as if Goo put it to voicemail. I don't know if she really did. But it goes to voicemail. And Erica has the moment number 4, you know, where she starts running her credits. I'm nominated for 4 awards and yah, and blah, blah, blah. You should be here. And I'm just like, I can't. Like, it's only so much of that I can watch. It's only so much. And then, to make it even worse, she says in her confessionals that if Goo does not come through, she will fire her like she did Mitch. I'm just like, okay, I don't know. If y'all keep it track, that's deep moment number 5. So, Mitch drops by, gives Goo all types of hell, and then he gets on the phone, and then he calls Donald. And, you know, Donald shows up. And it was one of those where I've already said, you know, once you let that demon go, you don't invite that demon back. You just don't. And it was one of those where even though it's not all the girls that invited him back, it was more or less Tina. And the fact that he feels so inclined to do something like that, it's so messed up. But I would like to think that Goo handled herself, you know, well. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah, Donald ended up signing with her. So, it is what it is. So, now it's 15 minutes before the pre-award show. Erica is nominated for 2 awards in the pre-show and 2 in the actual show. And Erica is notified that, okay, well, the first award has already been presented. She missed that one. And, you know, she might be able to make it to the pre-show. I'm sorry. She makes it to the pre-show, but she didn't win the second. And the whole entire time, while she's getting did up and everything, you know, she's just being very, very nasty to Goo, Diva moment number 6. And I said, I understand the frustration, but still, it's just like, come on now. You are doing the absolute most, and I'm going to straight up say it, with the absolute least. You know, I'm saying it right now, but whatever. So, Mitch runs into Erica after the pre-show, and he apologized to her. It didn't sound genuine to me, but his whole thing is, since I'm going to be working with Tina, we all need to get along. So, we'll see where that takes us. Now, Erica, at this point, is back, and she's changing to her, award show outfit. And she demands an apology from Goo. Diva moment number 7. Goo's pretty much like, I will apologize to you, but I expect one back in return. So Goo apologizes. And then Erica's like, I apologize. You know, she's like, I'm sorry you work for someone else or something along those lines. And I was just like, okay, that shit was just grimy. That was completely grimy. Like, it's gotten to the point where, you know, I wasn't here for Tina. This display, I'm not here for fucking Erica. Like, I'm not. Like, that's nasty. That's horrendous. Like, you don't do that. You don't. So Erica gets on stage, she does her thing. So her whole thing is inspired the sound check. She still did a thing, happy for her. Tina goes to present, the new artist of the year. Erica didn't win it. You saw it on her face. Now, say whatever you want to say about what I'm about to say. I'm happy that it played out that way. I've always been told God don't like ugly, so it's just like for all the mess that you doing, and then you feeling self entitled like you're going to get this award. She did not get it, and it was all written on her face. So, hey, it is what it is. I will say, I mean, even though everything was already set in stone, probably she had a better attitude. Probably would have got more awards that night. But she did end up winning Best Traditional Song for Need a Little More Jesus. And the episode pretty much ends with Goo and Erica telling Tina about what happened at her wedding with Mitch. And Tina's upset, that he came to her wedding with some foolishness. And she pretty much says that I'm changed, but I'm not naive. And I'll address it. And yeah, that's pretty much my review for Mary Mary Season 4 Episode 9 with this video and all others. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. To my old subscribers, thank you for rocking out with me. New subscribers, welcome to the family. And for all those who are looking around, if you like what you see, you can be a part of the family by simply hitting the subscribe button. And since this is spilling over the tea, you guys know that I spill the tea so you guys can catch it. Bring whatever you want to catch the tea in. Thank you so much for watching. If you're wondering where I've been with videos in general, I'll leave a link. More or less for the Mary Mary videos. Like I said, I've just been bombarded, and again, it's hard trying to find, these videos. Like there are some videos I can find more easily being in South Korea. These videos, not so much. So I should be able to get the next video up. I'm pretty sure I found the right one. If I did, you guys will see that immediately following. I'm going to say immediately, but give it to me like an hour or two after this. So thank you guys for watching. I love you all. Have a great day. Peace.